Well, hey there, and welcome back to a special edition of the FireRed Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge that I've been playing for your entertainment the last few days. The reason this one is special is that it's kind of a story episode. I'm not really going to do anything particular to the story. I'm going to save that for a video that's coming up literally right after this one is posted. So if you want to hang around for story time, feel free. If you don't, the video with the actual gameplay will be up momentarily, or it's already up now and you're probably watching it, but I digress. So this episode is going to be about kind of the last few days, why I didn't upload yesterday. I was pretty capable of it, but I had a humdinger of a time figuring some stuff out. And it all started because I wanted to get a move on with stuff. Like I said up here, I was going to start training for the next part of our journey, and I was training our new team members. I was getting both Fel and Kevin ready for their debuts, and this grass is pretty special. It's got Registeals, it's got Vaporeons, there's some Starmies that like to just recover on you at all given hours of the night, and it's pretty good. So when I was training, I think I was training Fel, and I had to do a pretty tactical switch into Buoy, and because of that switch, Buoy ended up gaining a level and growing to level 18. Now normally level 18 is when something such as a Buoy would evolve, and unfortunately, kind of like I suspected, because we did not have access to the national dex, Buoy did not evolve. Basically, it looked like someone had pushed B during her evolution, and there was no way to kind of get around that. So I did what I had to do. I saved my game, and I literally went straight to the Google, and I tried with everything inside of me to find either some way to Pokegen, like a person in there to give me the national dex, or a Game Shark code for the national dex, or, you know, some sort of solution to be able to make this work, because I really didn't realize how much not being able to evolve Buoy was gonna devastate me. It was really hard. I realized that it wouldn't be fair to you guys, mainly because you wouldn't be seeing the Nuzlocke at its absolute best, which was really kind of bothering me. And then I realized it wouldn't be fair to me, because that's not how I play these kind of games. I play these games to the fullest extent, and if we had to do this challenge with a level 55 Meryl, I don't think we're gonna get very far. And not even with just Buoy. I mean, you know, we have Fel who needs to evolve too, who desperately needs to evolve. And I was really getting upset that did not look like it was going to happen. So I went to the Google, and I started a really long, tedious journey into the deep bowels of the internet to try and figure out something here. And unfortunately, after about 4 hours of searching, after going through the weird parts of the internet, through some really unreliable game guides, through some terrible Game Shark codes, and nothing was working, I got really upset, and I stopped playing. And it started to go through my mind that I might need to just stop doing the lock and just kind of give up on it, because nobody really wants to play with just Kanto starters. Nobody wants to see you struggle terribly, and you know, I'm sure, just knowing my luck, I would have the day where Buoy would get caught by a Lapras with Thunderbolt or Thunder or something, and she'd have no way to live that, and then that's the end of her, which is pretty sad in general, but just didn't seem fair. So I took a step back. I really considered just quitting and telling you guys I'm really sorry to waste your time, and I thought this was going to be a really good idea, but it didn't pan out. There were so many difficulties. I had such a learning curve because I'm not a techie that I didn't put out good enough content, and for you guys to just find a better YouTuber. But by some miracle, some little voice in my head told me to go back to the Google, to try again, and to just not look in the most conspicuous place. And I did just that. I actually went to, I I think it was like a 7-year-old Ask Jeeves article. And the question on it was, does anyone have the code for Pokemon FireRed for the national dex for a GBA? And that was pretty much exactly what I needed. And in this little page, there were no comments except for one. And this one particular comment didn't have any likes or dislikes, and it was like 2 years after the question was asked, and it didn't seem very likely at all. But it had a Game Shark code, and I thought, you know what? Why the heck not? I've tried so many different combinations that this, I owed it to you guys, I owed it to myself, I owed it at least to Bowie, if nothing else, to at least try and give her the best life possible. And I copied the code. I started up my Game Boy. Wait, what is it? It's a Visual Advance emulator. Plugged it in, got it all set, ready to go. Started the cheat codes to make it work, and I totally prepared for the worst. And something happened, guys. Not gonna lie, something did happen. I don't know if it was just a perfect storm, or if like the Pokelords were on our side, the stars aligned, the planets aligned, I don't know, your favorite TV dinner was made perfectly, your mom's home cooking came, your favorite childhood toy was there, Lord Helix, Bird Jesus, Battery Jesus. I have no idea what happened, but for some unknown reason, this random code out of nowhere managed to work. And by the forces unknown to myself, unknown to you, and unknown to the Pokemon universe, this happened. We got the national dex, and I can't tell you how happy it made me when this finally appeared and the code worked. I felt like, for some unknown reason, that this was a sign from whatever good karma, positive thinking, payback for terrible things that have happened to you. Just something unusual happened, and it worked, and it only worked in one save file. And others it didn't work in for some unknown reason, exact same code, but it only worked in one of my code files. And this is where we are. We're here. I just wanted to kind of do a little storyline, fun talk for you guys, and let you know just what's going on. But I'm gonna wrap this up right now. This was just kind of to let you know how my day went, to kind of hear a funny story, or a sad story, or a hilarious story. Coming up literally right after this video is going to be the actual gameplay for the rest of the day, and you'll get to see Bowie in her new form. You'll get to meet her team members, and it'll just be a great time. So I appreciate those that watch this video. This is really just informational. It's not, there's no action. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just spinning incoherently in circles. But I kind of wanted to share the story because it was so unusual that it made me kind of take a step back and think, because I was literally 100% ready to give up on this entire challenge. I was done. I had tried for 4 hours, like nothing worked. It didn't seem fair to anyone to keep trying, because I wouldn't have enjoyed playing with a level, whatever, Meryl and an Electrike without their final forms, without going a little Dragon Ball Z on us. So I'm really, really thankful that everything worked out. I don't know how whatever weird button combination from 2007 managed to work, but it did. And I'm really, really, really happy. I hope you guys are happy too. I can't wait to show you the new team. Well, I mean, not the new team, I guess the improved team. Some improvements. There's some we gotta talk about. But, yeah, so that'll be coming up really, really shortly. I just kind of wanted to do, I guess, a little short, quirky video to let you know what had happened, and that we're chugging right along. I didn't want to put this in the other video because this is probably like a 12-minute speech or something that's just me babbling and like walking in incoherent circles and trying to make sense of what the world means. But we'll meet back here in a couple minutes, and we're gonna start the rest of this journey. we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have a great time at it. And I hope you guys are ready, because I certainly am. We're gonna definitely take Mount Moon by storm, and I will see you literally in a few seconds. Bye bye.